Okay, the game is capturing. Good. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope you're all having a good one. Today is, well, there's nothing really special about today besides it being Monday. I have yet to beat this game, and we only have a few more left. A few more bosses, I mean, left, I think. So. But yeah, let's give it a shot, I guess. I just got back from hanging out with one of my friends and having some ramen at one of the few ramen joints in town. That was pretty good. And we had a very nice waitress who I admit I was a little smitten with. But oh, hey, there's the club. Well, thanks for saying hi. Hope you sleep well. Things are pretty good with me. I had good ramen. Oh, this is a little loud. I had good ramen for dinner, and oh, that's way too loud. Hold on, sorry. And our waitress was super nice, and like lingered at our table, and was like super friendly and whatnot, and was really cute. So like my brain is like, hey, she was nice. You should like go back to that place. So. But yeah, it's just a ramen place in like the town over from me. Nothing too crazy or special. But she was super nice. So, and like I don't know, like she lingered at the end at our table and whatnot, and like she was kind of having a hard night because the like they were out of everything. Like they were out of sake at a ramen place, completely out of sake because the shipment hadn't come, and they were out of a bunch of different beers. So she kept having to like come back and forth between tables and that kind of thing to be like, oh, we're out of this thing and whatnot. And like, so like every time she came back, I would be like, welcome back. Like just like being friendly and whatnot, and like being understanding that like, you know, they don't have all the things available. And the last thing I got was a shot that was like way too big to be a shot. Like the glass was like this big. It was huge. So I just drank it as a regular drink, but it was one of her favorite shots apparently, and it was really good, pretty sweet. So, but yeah, and I've seen her there twice now. Like once when I went with one of my female friends, and then tonight when I went with one of my male friends. And my buddy was like, you should go back by yourself sometime and say hi and like hang out there. I was like, maybe I will. We'll see. But for now though, putting aside, you know, how much of a positive influence on of like nice interactions with the opposite sex can be, or not even opposite sex, I suppose, the sex you're attracted to can be, we have to exercise some demons here. And I've had a beer, that shot I mentioned, and then I split like, I don't know, like at least a third or so of a bottle of sake with my friend, because the whole point was for us to go out and enjoy some sake together. So when the place that we assumed would have it didn't, we just ended up going to a liquor store after we had dinner, and then ended up hanging out at his place, chatting with his girlfriend and whatnot, and hanging out with his cat, because he has a cute cat. So, but yeah, I don't know how to deal with the with that whole thing nowadays. I don't want to equip that nowadays. Like there's like a million things. Like online dating sucks, generally speaking. it is hard to know when someone is actually interested in you or they're just being nice because their job requires it, you know, all that kind of stuff and whatnot. So generally I just, you know, exist and proceed unbothered by the world, I suppose is one way to put it. But you gotta flirt more. Well, the thing is, like, generally speaking, I've been told that I am a flirt and whatnot, but I don't know how to go past that point, I suppose. You know? Like, it's one thing to be nice and friendly and, like, you know, pay attention to what people are saying when they're talking to you and then, like, reply back with something amusing or those things, which I imagine is what that counts as flirting, right? Is that what that is? But, like, that's just like my modus operandi. It's just my normal thing that I do. So I don't know how to go the step beyond that unless someone gives me, like, clear indication. So, but I mean, I'm still thinking about her because, like I said, she lingered at the table, like, after she brought us the check and whatnot. Like, she was there for a little bit longer than she had to be. And by a little bit, I mean, like, for a noticeable amount. And she wasn't eyeing my friend. So, but I did leave her, you know, a nice note on the check. I didn't leave my number or anything like that. I figured that that's probably more bothersome than it is anything else, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like a number is not, or sorry, a receipt is not the right place to put your phone number. Like, don't the receipts have to be turned over to the managers or, like, whoever does the accounting at the end of the night or whatever? Like, or do they just throw them out? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Sucker for a girl with some good makeup, I guess. Because her mascara and her mascara game was on point, I suppose. Don't give her yours, ask for hers. That's fair. Well, see, that's the other thing. It's like, if I were to go back, right, and, like, hang out, and she did something similar, like, what is even the move, you know? Like, ask when she gets off work? Is that a thing? Oh god, that is a lot of... How the fuck do you deal with this? Because, like... I don't know. Isn't that weird if someone, like, wants to know when you get off work? Like, if they weren't into you, you know? Ask when she's free to hang out. I suppose you could also just say that I'm making, like, a million excuses, right? Out of fear of rejection. But I mean, like, it's not like I have anything else to lose. You have to build up. Whoops. Yeah. I mean, I'm aware, like... I'm aware that I'm making excuses, but also, like, the other side of that is, like, I don't like making people be uncomfortable, you know? Like, I wouldn't want to make someone's work any harder than it has to be. Hi, Trollmeister, how's it going? We were just talking about the difficulties of flirting, I guess. Because I had a positive human interaction. Salutis. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is, like, I think that she was just enjoying coming to our table and hanging and, like, chatting with us a bit and whatnot, and lingering a little bit, because, like, I don't think today was a good day for her, just generally speaking, because like I said, the bar was out of, like, nearly all the alcohol that they serve and the, like, people would come there for. Like, you go to a ramen place because you want ramen, obviously, right? But also, if you're like, oh, I'm in the mood for sake, right? Like, you're gonna be like, oh, I'll go to the ramen place because they have that there, and they were completely out. So, like, I imagine they had a few unhappy customers. Ooh, good dodge. You cleared. That's fair. You have a wife. Well, then I suppose you're in the position to give me tips, then, right? Because I don't have even the first stage of that, as far as all that goes. Oh, I think we're gonna lose it. Fuck. Wait, have we ever talked about this, Traumeister? How did you woo your lady? Like, what was that interaction like? Because I'm talking about meeting a girl who is my waitress right now, and like having a positive interaction with her over dinner, and how she like lingered at the table a bit and whatnot, and was just generally like really happy. Like, she was making like really good eye contact with me. I don't know, maybe that just sounds dumb, but like she was ignoring my friend at the table like entirely. Basically. So 100% natural womanizer. This far more ass whenever. Yeah, I mean, I just had to get back there. It's in the town over from me, and it's like a half hour, 40-minute walk for me to get there. So I probably won't make it back there this week. Got a good base look? Yeah, that's the new haircut, I think, right? Otherwise, I probably look like hot garbage. Fuck. Suo. There we go. Sexy voice. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. My voice is one of those things that I don't like about myself, actually. Like, I remember in high school... Oops, missed the spot. In high school, I was super self-conscious of it because, like, my science teacher? Yeah. My science teacher, when I gave a presentation once... He's checked. My science teacher... like commented on how deep my voice was at like freshman year of freshman year of high school, and it like made me super self-conscious about it. So generally speaking, I think I've talked about this before actually. Generally speaking, I talk in a higher register, I think, than my natural voice. Well, thanks, Traumeister. Like, I remember, again, I think I've said this before, but I suppose part of being a streamer is just repeating every story you ever had, like, repeatedly over the years. In VR chat, I think some of you know this, I used to play VR chat fairly often, and would, like, be fairly drunk while doing so. And, being drunk... you know, makes your voice do fun things, and especially if you fall asleep and then wake up, like the normal voice, I suppose, would come out, and I remember one of my friends who would hang out with me, like I was asleep, just hanging out with them in VR chat, but they were having one of those like deep 3 a.m. conversations that you have when you play VR chat, and I woke up in the middle of that. And then like came to and was like, oh, what's going on, guys? Like, and because I'd been drinking and because I just woken up, my voice was super deep, and they're like, who the fuck are you? That's great. Where's my... Oh, I picked it up right away. You sound like the young dude from next door. Good for you. Oh boy. Suo. Oh fuck, I messed up. No, get it back. Whoa. So yeah, that raspy thing. Like, you know what? Like when you wake up, like you've just woken up, and like your brain and your like throat hasn't fully engaged yet for the day. Like that voice. Why don't I sound like that all the time? Because I'm so used to talking higher, I guess. Ooh, sanctoid terribly. Nomine Jesu. I don't know. I don't know how to talk like that because I'm so used to it. Also, I think it's a projection thing as well. Like when you project your voice and like talk towards something versus otherwise, like I don't know, it changes it. Hey, possessed thing, let me down. What is book hack ready? Oh wait, we've gotten this point before. Also, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to beat this tonight. Especially because, like, I feel like... Wait, that is a 0. What the fuck? QE... Wow, that's interesting. They're just throwing all kinds of weird shit at us now. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fuck. Alright, just go get the book. When I did voiceover jobs for rogues, so my shiny and battlecore voice in the standard 30%. That's good. So you're just like making noises like yeah, 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 that kind of thing. I mean, I feel like it's hard to make that be anything else, right? Like, what is the sound of air being pushed out of lungs? Like, for most people, I think that's gonna be the same thing, you know? Oh boy. Like, unless you're that, like that huge black dude who does Kratos' voice. Because that dude has some lung capacity, but also I think that he, doesn't he come from the mountains? Like, he's got, like, barrel chest. So, like, the tenor of his voice is based on, like, all that and the structure and whatnot, so... The worst part is panting or running. How do you make those noises without, like, feeling embarrassed about it? Oh, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? Hold on, just making myself a little smaller. Staying in the mic and heavy breathing, just. I mean, you could just sample. You should go on Twitch and find people playing Ring Fit. Just sample that. That'll get you all the heavy breathing you need. There was, I feel like I haven't had one of those streams in a while, but I remember there were a few Ring Fit streams where, like, I pushed myself a little bit too hard, and it was definitely just like, there was one stream where I had to take a seat for like 30 seconds or so. I like got my breath back and everything. Speaking of such things, tomorrow I don't have any other plans, so it should be good for Ring Fit. Thursday I do though. Thursday trivia starts up at one of the places that I normally play it at, and it hasn't done that in a while, so I'm probably gonna go and enjoy that with my friend. My friend tonight was like, "You never know, maybe she'll be there." The waitress. I was like, wouldn't that be amazing? Running into her outside of that would be nice, maybe. Assuming that, you know, I'm not just hallucinating. Sanguine. Oh, God damn it. Da. Here's a Facebook video. Oh, shit. Okay, so one of my colleagues recorded. Is this the heavy breathing? Sorry. It is gonna be difficult for me to click on any links at the moment, as you may guess. Also, there were people in the Steam forums that were saying that this game is super easy, by the way. If you use the other control scheme. The one where you use shift for everything. So I do ground smash attack. Oh boy. I did recommend this game to a friend of mine, or not friend, I guess he's not really a friend, to a coworker of mine. I think he would enjoy it. Also, I listened to the soundtrack today during work, like as just like programming music, which is good. Oh, speaking of programming though, fuck. Oh, that's confusing right there because they're like throwing it, so I thought I could go under it. Okay, hold on. Let me clicky. This is Alex trying to figure out which sounds to make for our. It's good. This is a good nice. That's what that sounds like to me. It's good. What was I just saying? Oh, right, programming, making things. Yeah, yep. I feel that. That is one of the reasons why I don't really like using a cam half the time and whatnot. Is like, especially when I'm playing like an RPG or something that doesn't have voice acting, is that I feel so stupid when I do some of the voices for people. It's just easier to not have to worry about what I look like. Just be a faceless voice. That said, I think, oh yeah, no, I tweeted this out actually yesterday. Oh fuck. Oh no, it went down, where's the thing? Fuck, I shouldn't have moved. I've been playing with Game Maker recently a bit, because it's like, you know, relatively easy to make things with, and I've been doing a tutorial. And I got through, I'm now halfway through it. It's like a 6-part tutorial, and I'm now 3 parts through it. It was good. Hold on. Let me find it. Where is that thing? I just made like really shitty sprites. Here it is. I think this is it. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. So like, you know. But this is me making a shitty thing, and like the tutorials was on making UI interactions and stuff like that pop up, and as well as 3D audio, which is what this poop is for, because the fart gets louder the closer you are to it. Which, you know, not really making a real game here, just like learning. Yes, release ready. There it is. But I do have like an idea at the very least, kind of related to it. Wow, my fingers were just way off. I really should learn how to use the other control scheme, I guess. Yep. Oops. Oopsie. Acqui. Slaps was something like that. I mean, to be fair, like, you know how I've heard some people call them garlic lights. like Vampire Survivors and Hollow Cure. To be fair, like those games could probably be made in Game Maker really easily. Like easily being a relative term, right? Because it's a lot of sprite work and everything else. But like, as far as like, you know, complicated programming goes, not huge there, you know. So yeah, you probably totally could. Good God, that is a lot of violence. Okay, like I don't know how to deal with this. I just lost 2 hearts to that. Yeah, I mean, like, I think when it comes down to it, like, you know, a game doesn't have to be overly complicated. I think it just has to be fun, right? Oh, fuck, I went the wrong way. What was I gonna do? Oh, right, sorry. But yeah, see, these are some really dumb sketch doodles I did with a slime friend and his girl, and then their mortal enemies, the, like, you know, straws and soap and things that destroy slime. That's my doodles for, like, I could make a game about a slime. So, but yeah, back to the important topic of the waitress. Yes. Sweet Caroline. Let's call her Caroline after the song. Oh fuck, man. I'm trying something different this time. Specifically, I am trying to use the WASD controls where you hold shift. Because supposedly this makes it significantly easier to dodge and that kind of thing, but I'm really not used to it. But yeah, no, she honestly, like, the first time I saw her, which is when I got dinner with my female friend last week, I think it was. I did notice her because she's cute and had really, really good eye makeup, basically. You baited your wife with your craziness. Yeah? What would define this? Like, you were just like super fun, you mean? What does it mean you baited her with craziness? Aquifuxus. That's the word. Isvitit. Fuck. Yeah, sometimes I have friends barbecue with their garden. Okay. I have a feeling this leads to a good story. Whatever it is. Suo, fuck. No, get the thing back. Already kind of... It was getting cold. Uh-huh. Portenti. Contranus. Novus Sank. Sancto Eteri. Where's my book? I think I just missed. Yeah. All right, so it's getting cold. You sound like you're well set up for like a nice story here about like being a good dude, and you know, giving her your jacket or something cool like that. Mine Jesu. Played a lot of games like Werewolf. Yeah, no, I've played a Werewolf before. Ouch. Oh boy. QE1M and 0 fairy tree. How is he actually pronouncing this? Is my question. No, get the book back. Ver 2 1 U test. Oh boy. Sub 1 1 J. Yeah, fuck. B1JCTA. Suckty. What? Oh fuck, hold on, sorry. I am trying to read your story, by the way, but also you can understand that it is mildly difficult at the moment. QUE1M. Seraphine I1 Difficis O0 Sudis Lop. No, get it. 1AUDNOT. Hold firmly to your creed. So, oh god. E1 move. E1 XAUDI. Alright. T0 IONM E M M1E A. Oh fuck. Clamor? Oh god. Oh jeez. What is that? Oh shit. 01 OR. Fuck. AM010R. Oh! 01 EUS A01D. These aren't even words anymore. 0E. Oh god. Sorry. I really want to read the story that you're telling me, by the way, but also this is the farthest I've gotten. No, get the book back. Fuck. Ooh, that was like a cross. Infern. Volume Spiritum Potestate. Ooh, queso. Oh fuck. Oh. Where's my book? Where's my book? Glory. TUAE. Sublicamus. Wait, I've said this before, haven't I? Oh god. Wait, oh god. R.I.T. Oh no. No, get the book out. Potestate. Like Aqua EO. God, this is difficult. Oh god. Nope. Oh god damn it. That was the best we've ever done. Alright, hold on, let me read the story. Alright, you play a lot of games. Werewolf. Stupid nerd, I wish I had a straw hat, big aviator glasses, shorts, and a t-shirt. I would fire me that I created this summer, it's hot, which I openly and loudly called over 30 minutes from my house, so I wanted a blanket or jacket, and I declined. She offered to drive you home at the end of the party. I told her it's enough, and she brought me to the closest train station, which she did. Okay. The boss seems stupidly hard. Yeah, I mean, it's the Pope. That is, we are literally fighting the current Pope. So. You got our attention. Yes. Yes, you did. Being loud definitely seems to work, right? Just started texting and stuff after that. Gotcha. Oh, you had the benefit, I suppose, of being at a party of mutual friends, right? Find friends, find mutual relationship, and then give that back. No, give it back, give it back, give it back. Kite. But yeah, no, this boss is hard. I will say I feel like I'm getting a little bit better using the WASDA. The WASDA plus shift, which is working. There was someone on Steam who said that apparently you don't have to that you can type any other letters besides the WASDA stuff while moving. So even though you're still moving, doing your thing and whatnot, you can still fill in some of the stuff. But oh fuck. But yeah, I don't know. My brother's current girlfriend, he met at a bar. She was the bartender. So not without precedent to meet a cute girl who who good things happen with and whatnot at a bar. Fuck. What's this? Leet speak. T-R-E. But I don't know. I also don't want to I wish that a positive interaction with a girl didn't fill me with such happiness and amusement and smittenness and whatnot. I wouldn't have to worry about being disappointed if in the future, That's the hard part. Curbing expectations, I suppose. Because no matter how nice of an interaction it was for me, for all I know, she's just like that with every customer. Or that kind of thing. So gotta curb those expectations and enthusiasms. Oh god, whoa. Alright, I see a very large, a large block of text in my peripheral vision, which I want to read, but also we are at this ridiculous stage. Oh fuck, I'm totally not gonna get that before, should've just got that. Infirmary. No, shoot. Okay, well, I mean, if I'm going to take damage anyway, might as well just boost through it all. Remember, as weird as it sounds, one of the reasons why I started playing Final Fantasy 14 again was my friend who bullied me into it and whatnot. she was telling me about how like one of her friends like met their current husband or wife or whatever. I don't remember which side of the equation it was on Final Fantasy. And I was like, oh, like that seems like it's like maybe a good way to meet people. Like you already have something in common. You're both just giant ass nerds who want to watch Eldrick's Emmett Self just destroy the world together. Which I mean, like, nothing wrong with that. Oh god. Can't press S at the same time as moving. No! You get it. Oh! I walked into it. Okay, let me read this thing. The only relationship advice I can commonly give anyone is be fine with who you are. Because why should this be when you aren't? Yeah. Hope you got that to halfway understand. No. Be true to yourself, right? And find someone who can appreciate who you are. It's always good. So that is the hard part. Oops, oh god. I looked down for a second. But yeah, I remember it's like one of my friends broke up with like his long-term girlfriend recently, and like my other friend who still has a girlfriend now but was like single more recently, I guess, and whatnot, and also like active on the dating apps and that kind of thing, and like good at them, I guess is how one could put it. Like had a lot of dates, had a lot of one-night stands or those kind of things. So like as far as like getting something out of actually using said dating apps, like he did a good job. And like his dating advice or his advice for like how to use the app was like the worst I've ever heard. Because it was basically the opposite of that advice. Like it was the how to get laid advice, as opposed to the how to find someone who will actually, you know, like you for you. You know what I mean? Like I live in a part of the US that is exceptionally liberal. And you know, not that that's a bad thing. Everyone has their views and whatnot, but like some of this shit, I'm like, yeah, there's a reason I don't find a million dates here. Because like I don't really consider myself like super to the right or super to the left. Generally, I consider myself mostly like centered, I suppose, in that I generally like to hear out people and like try to find middle ground or common ground, or you know, can't we all get along sort of thing. But that doesn't really fly too often, so. You have multiple people around you suddenly find a partner and they're just trying hard because they feel incomplete without a partner. Yeah, that's not really that's not my issue. That might be the friend I was just talking about's the issue or whatnot, which is why like some rebound sex, I suppose, would work probably for him fine. Although apparently he was recently dating a girl, is possibly currently. But then I got to hear a fun story tonight from my friend about it, with said girl invited him to a burlesque show that she was in, that her mother was also attending. And said friend was like, I want to take things slow. I don't want to meet your mom yet. I'm like, at a burlesque show? Like, what a story that is. Sorry, you can't have a waifu. Yeah, see, that's. You only have a girlfriend and waifu, you promise to still stream. Yes. I mean, that is one thing. Like, I wouldn't stop streaming, honestly. Like, also, sorry, this is something I was talking to my hairdresser about the other day when I went and got a haircut on Friday. About how hard it is. Like, when you're used to being single, and like, you're used to being a loner and not being lonely, like, it is hard. It is hard to give up some of that shit. You know? Because it's like, what do I do in my spare time? Right? Like, I stream a couple hours a night, right? And then when I'm not streaming, I have my Japanese classes, for example, once a week. I have studying for said Japanese classes. I play my video games like Atoria Ryza and other things. I play Fate Grand Order, you know, religiously, I suppose, like every single day. I keep my AP low at all times. I don't play any other gacha games quite with the same amount as that because I don't have the time for it. But like, I do a lot of things and I stay up till midnight most nights and whatnot, and like, you know, read things, shitpost, generally, you know, amuse myself on the internet and that sort of thing. And like, where do you fit a girlfriend into all this? You know, that's one of my troubles, which is why when I like use the swiping apps and whatnot, whether it's Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, any of those things, like when I find someone who actually seems like someone who I could like get along with, I have trouble like actually swiping right on them because it, like, I stop myself and I'm like, if I swipe right and they actually like swipe right back, where do I fit them into my schedule? You know? You do your stuff, she does her stuff, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, that's how it should be, right? But there has to be some amount of time to give to the other person. And I don't know if I have that. Like, I have it, right, to some extent. But I also, I don't. Like, the free time that I have is, if I'm not streaming, is like kind of doing one of those other things I mentioned. And I suppose I could give up some of it, right? But also, like, it's like, well, these things are things I enjoy. Why give them up? So it is just a battle of what ifs. Is what my love life is, I suppose. Though it was very amusing, though. My friend and his girlfriend and whatnot, and we were chatting about this lovely woman that was my waitress tonight and whatnot, and they're like, "You are smitten." I'm like, that is a good word to use for this. That'll get solved automatically by by like the desire to want to hang out with the person, I assume. That's what you mean by that. Ooh, that's a lot of blood on the floor. What's going on here? Shoot, moved down too late. Find common interest. Well, okay, so like one of the things, okay, the ramen place that, oh shoot, the ramen place that we went to, they have 2 TVs at the bar. Oops, that's not the thing. They have 2 TVs at the bar, and they typically show anime on them. So, like, it is a cool place, because one time when I went there, like middle of the day, there were 2 people cosplaying as Rei and Shinji. Or sorry, no, not Rei. Asuka and Shinji on a date. Just like there, eating ramen together. And like, it was so good. I was like, look, it's Asuka and Shinji eating ramen. And it made me immensely happy to see people out cosplaying in public with like no no event, I guess, no convention or anything like that, just like doing it to enjoy, and it was so perfect. So I like that place. But just because you're a bartender at a place like that doesn't necessarily mean that you're into that either, though, you know? Like, hopefully it does, but you do wonder, like, you know, Jesus fuck. This state, this section, how, oh, there's no way. There's no way I'm getting that back before it restarts. It means you can tolerate it. Oh, that's fair. Antus one Domi Noas Deus. Fuck. Man, this is tough stuff. Yeah. Feel like, I don't know. Anime is one of those things where it's like, I watch a lot of it. And, like, I don't think I know anyone else who watches the sheer volume, like the same volume as I do, a bit. Unless I go to like an anime convention, and then I might randomly see, like, meet someone who also has the similar capacity, but outside of this shit, she's like freaking weirdo weebs. I mean, to be fair, I'm okay with that. Oh fuck. My all my previous girlfriends typically have not had any interest in anime. As weird as that probably sounds, right? But none of them. I'm not gonna get that. We're gonna have to restart the verse over. God, this phase sucks. There's so much to deal with. She doesn't like reading subs. I have a few friends like that who don't, who only want to watch dubbed. And I'm like, I don't want to watch dubbed. I like subs. I like hearing the Japanese audio because I like practicing my Japanese and listening and like picking up on small nuances that are only present like in the Japanese. Fuck. Oh, wait, you know what? I picked it back up. Oh no. No, where's my Bible? Get the Bible. Oh fuck. Literally blocked off from it. She's learning Japanese, that's one. Oh cool. So then she won't have to read the subs. Win-win. I was playing Blue Archive earlier. I recently installed it. Fuck. After finally like getting tired of seeing how many like cute little I don't know, there's like a dog girl in a cheerleading costume or something that's like keeps showing up on my Twitter feed no matter what I do, and it is really adorable. And I've known of like Lutski, I think is her name, and some others for a long time. Oh no. Why do you make me restart all the time? What the fuck are these words? We're not in Latin anymore. I guess this is the hacking book that they said, right? One O-M-I-N. Oh, fuck. God, this is so hard. Anyway, sorry, the Blue Archive thing. Hoshino, which is one of my current favorites, like, I know enough Japanese that like when I like listen to the opening screen with her on it, I can like understand what she's saying to me even though I'm not reading the subtitles. So yeah, the be there part is the hard part. Yeah, get ramen soon. I'll try. I will try. Like, I hate forcing things, I guess. Like, all my other, like, all my previous relationships were people who, like, generally speaking, I was, like, friends with first, and, like, had previous interactions with. It was never just a, like, cold start of, like, a dating app. Like, I swiped right on you because I had, you know, a romantic or sexual interest in you kind of thing. Like, it was always a, like, we have mutual interests, or like there's something that bonds us together in some way because we know mutual people or something. So I've never had like any luck with the opposite of, like, you know, just random dating app or those things and that kind of thing. So I think 3's fine. I've had less than 10. I can't think of currently what the actual number is because that involves like actually thinking, because I don't mean any offense to previous women who I've, like, you know, hung out with or done things with, but I forget every now and then. There's a couple girls who, like, I sometimes just totally forget that I dated and whatnot because it's just like it's been a long time. So, or like there's a couple who were like we didn't date, there was just like weird things. So like if I count as far as, like, you know, if I count like relationship being like, you know, not necessarily dating but just stuff and that kind of thing, then there's things there. But fun times, yes, indeed. Indefisizo. God, these are terrible. That was a good dodge, though. I felt good about that one. Oh, get the book, get the book, get the book. Oh, God. O1? Oh, R1. Ugh. Oh, jeez. No, 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 no. Fuck, 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 fuck. This is... Yeah, no, the numbers are not good. I'm glad that they, at the very least... Fuck, I'm so dead. Like, what do you do there? What do you do there? The amount of dots in front of my face was worse than, like, that one WoW video. More dots. More dots. Yes, that is what you do. You know what really blows my mind, though, is that on the Steam forums with the source of Trust Me Bro, there's like people who are like, oh man, why did you add the other controls? It made the game too easy. And they're like, I beat the game in an hour and a half. I'm like, how the fuck did you beat this game in an hour and a half? Like, on what level of Toho are you on? Like, I don't doubt that there are people who can do it, because, like, you know, that there are people out there who play Toho on like the max level successfully and get like, you know, full clears on it. But like, what? How do you play a game you've never played before like this? That is like pretty novel. Like, there's not too many Mavis Beacon bullet hells out there. You know what I mean? I feel like this game is pretty unique and like the only one in this niche. Shoot. They were like citing, like the person who was like, this game is too easy now because of the shift controls with WASDA. They were citing that like the game is too easy because like as you move you can type. If any other key besides WASDA, apparently you can type as you move. But like that doesn't mean that we're all like Thomas fucking Edison with his like, you know, let me sign my name twice backwards and forwards in 2 different languages because I'm a badass like that. And by badass, I mean like, if Thomas Edison, or sorry, not Edison, Jefferson. If Thomas Jefferson were alive today, he'd be a Redditor. Let's be real. That man would be addicted to Reddit. He'd be like, bro, let me go farm them up dupes again. Showing people my ambidextrous skills. Hashtag just ambidextrous things. I'm not saying he's not like really impressive, but like, oh god damn it! I need my thing back. This is what you need. Oh god, do I even? I will look at whatever that is when I'm not dodging. Shoot. It's... there was no way I was gonna get that. Alright, hold on. Oh, I just crashed the game. Good. Yes, the Ghost in the Shell Fingers. I love that that is the name of the title. That's so good. Alright, despite the Game Maker error that just popped up randomly, the game didn't crash all the way, so that's good. It did unfull screen though. Which I can't seem to fix now. Do you really want to quit? I mean, no. But also, the game has changed the resolutions on me. I know it probably hasn't changed on the stream. But it is now, what's the word? It's no longer full screen. Windowed. Wow, don't know why that word wasn't coming to mind. It is now windowed. No, salutis, please. Okay, there we go. Alt enter. I heard an angry noise. I bet you Game Maker just opened up another error. Because fun fact, this is a Game Maker game. Which I didn't realize until I saw the error message the other day. Where I was like, wait a minute, I recognize that. That error is from Game Maker. I've seen it before during the tutorials. Probably not the best time to crack your fingers when they're just expanding the amount of pain they're throwing at you. Oops. Ouch. Also, like, there's no... I suppose it makes sense because he's not a demon. But, like, I kind of wish that he was. Because... then I could heal. Where the fuck did it just go? Wow, we've been going for an hour and still haven't beaten this. I have a feeling I'm not going to tonight, but I mean, I wish I could. Oops, didn't move over fast enough. It's okay though. This is all practice. Is what this is. You know. Oh, landed the Salutis right before I was about to get hit. I am glad that you get armor. ESI. There we go. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't have anything else to talk about. Just that my mind is currently on that waitress. Like, I don't know. I wish that I was an artist so that I could like draw for you like how good her mascara was. Or when I went and popped over, like I went over to my friend's place afterwards and hung out with him and chat with him and his girlfriend. We shared a bottle of sake together because they didn't have sake there, so we went to the liquor store afterwards and bought a bottle of sake because that was like half the point of going there. And so I was chatting with his girlfriend and whatnot, and she was like, "Wait, you guys noticed these things?" When I mentioned like how good her eyeliner was, or not eyeliner, sorry, her mascara was, and I was like, "Yeah, we do." When it's like really good like that, yeah. Like she spent some time on that, like each individual eyelash. Whoa, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna get hit good. Well, okay, we got hit, but it wasn't from what we thought. Like each individual eyelash was like flared out, both top and bottom. It was very striking, I think is the right word to use. It certainly held my attention. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know when I'll go back. Like, I don't go there that often. I used to go there like at least once a week. Like back when I lived in that town, which was like 4 or 5 years ago. I used to go to that bar / ramen joint at least once or twice a week because it had anime. Had anime on the at the bar, and I could sit and I could drink like a Sapporo and eat ramen or like some tasty karage and just like enjoy myself and whatnot. So it was a good place to go to. But I don't live quite so close anymore. It takes quite some time for me to get there. So excuse me. Okay, I suppose. Oh, okay. Should just booked it, I guess. Whenever I see the Manu bit, I think about Dark Souls. Which Dark Souls is it? Okay, fuck me. Is it Dark Souls 1's DLC that has Manu? Like the angry dude who hangs out in Ulanzor, whatever the name of the place is. You know what I'm talking about? The Dark Souls 1 DLC. I think there's only one. It's not like Dark Souls 2 where it had like 3 different DLCs. Which are good and fun. Also, like, I hate this. So as you know, on last week I mentioned that Scorm came out, and it's a game I've been looking forward to. And yesterday, when I was checking my YouTube subscriptions to see if there was anything to watch while I ate lunch, because I didn't have enough time to watch a full episode of anime, but I was like, oh, maybe I'll find something on YouTube and watch that. Moist Critical, Mr. Penguin Man, put out a video called like Squirm is a Disappointment or something like that. Something along those lines. And I didn't watch it. Haven't watched it. Haven't watched any gameplay of it at all yet. But just seeing that kind of is mildly upsetting. Because like, well, now my impressions are going to be colored by this. And I really wish they weren't. Though I think that Critical and I have very different tastes in games, though, so I'm okay with that. No peace. So, but I guess there's a lot of puzzles and things in Squirm, so. Looking forward to doing that. I just don't know when I'm going to start it. Welcome back to my site. Also, if anyone has any like recommendations for good Halloween games that aren't like terribly long or those kind of things, I am open to those, because I do like to try to play more Halloweenish October themed games and whatnot during October. I've never played Undertale, and that has a skeleton in it. Am I drinking soy sauce? No, I'm drinking Diet Coke. But the what do you call it? The marinade that I have for some chicken in my fridge is primarily soy sauce based, actually. Because I bought, and I shit you not, its name is. Well, actually, you know what? Let me show you. 1 second. I'll be right back. Look at this. It's probably backwards, right? But it says Japanese barbecue sauce. That is the name of this. This Japanese barbecue sauce. It is so generic sounding. And it's like, for as long as I can remember, my bachan, you might say Granny, would cook the most amazing meals with our umami-filled teriyaki-ish sauce. The recipe has been passed down, perfected over generations, and today, my family and I are honored to share our authentic Japanese barbecue sauce with you. To stay true to the original recipe, we cold fill our sauces, which eliminates any need for preservatives, additives, or flavorings. Crave-worthy flavor comes naturally from delicious, simple ingredients. Let's eat! Eat stuff you must! And it's got this cute little octopus. But yeah, this shit's basically just dark soy sauce with a bit of barbecue. That said, it's good though. It's just it's very like, it's liquidy though. Like barbecue sauce, when you think of barbecue sauce, you probably think of like Sweet Baby Ray's if you're Mark Zuckerberg, or like Sam Adams? No, Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels makes a good barbecue sauce. But like it's typically like thick, right? Like it's a sauce. This stuff is like, it's straight up liquid. It's dark soy sauce. Which isn't a bad thing. It's quite good, but it's just very liquidy. So it makes for a really good marinade, which is what I'm currently using it as. Because you can just pour a bunch of it into a like a plastic bag with like chicken in it and whatnot, and then let it sit overnight, which is what I'm currently doing. And it's good. Oh, I shouldn't have moved. I shouldn't have moved. Fuck, I may have made a poor decision here. Quim, I say. And one for an Ernie? What am I saying here? You and your hack book. Hero TRE mod. One UI. But yeah. I don't know. The other thing is if I were to go back to the ramen place, it's like if I just go there to like see her, it's not like I'm guaranteed to get her as my waitress or bartender or those things, you know. So, though, okay, hold on, wait. My oh, I'm gonna lose 2 hearts here. Inquiry. So like after I told his girlfriend, my friend who I was with, who I went and got dinner with, about this and whatnot, she like immediately tried to stalk this girl, like tried to find her on like social media. And I'm like, you realize that's weird, right? And she's like, no, like this is what people do just normally. I'm like, that's weird. She's like, yeah, it's weird if you were to do it, but it's okay if I do it. I'm like, is it though? Is it? This seems wrong. So it's like her name's on the receipt, but like I find that really weird. Like I have a friend who you know, he would get dates on, you know, OkCupid or whatever, and like he'd always like social stalk them beforehand. And it's like don't you want to just like discover things about people naturally? Like what the fuck? You also were in business to stalk their employees. Yeah, I think like all the things that people put, or like employers put into like work clauses, where it's like you go through like corporate like training stuff and they're like, you can't say this on your social media accounts or say anything bad about the company that you work for or whatever. And it's like, you can't control how I speak about you? What are you talking about? Not in this country. Like, it's one thing to have, you know, like NDA type stuff and whatnot, right? But it's another thing to just be like, you can't badmouth us on social media for any purpose. And it's like, yes, I can, if you're doing something shitty. Oh shoot, I went too high. Not that generally speaking I worry about where well, my book was down there. I didn't even, okay, I thought my book, wow. There's a lot of nonsense. Have I mentioned that this game is hard? Yeah, I get that. That's why I think having like I feel bad for children and like young teenagers who grew up without like a lack of internet, or who were never told to like keep their online presence and their like professional presence separate, I suppose. Like you keep those things separate for a reason. Like, you can be the most hardcore of like racists, and as long as you don't bring that shit to work, and like your work doesn't like is not affected by it, like let's say that you are like the most racist person on the planet, right? Like, you hate all people who aren't whatever you are. I don't know, let's say that you are orange, right? So you hate all people who aren't orange or something dumb like that. You can do that as long as when you're at work, you go along with all the green, blue, and purple people and get along fine and whatnot. As long as you keep that shit separate and do a good job, then sure, whatever, I don't care. I just don't want to see it, you know? Like that's my opinion on it. Like meritocracy is good, but also I understand that that's not the reality of, you know, most people's things, and most people who are like ultra racist like that or like hardcore in that way probably do let those things bleed over into their personal life, and so they probably shouldn't be in management positions at the very least, or in a position where they can hire people or that kind of stuff. So I don't know, because I'm not a good person. That should reflect my job. Like, I think that everyone should have a chance to, you know, provide for themselves. I don't like the, like cancel culture type stuff where like people are just like, you don't agree with me, therefore I don't think you should ever be able to work again. And like, basically you're saying that person should starve to death. Like, those kind of things. It's like, no, I feel like everyone should have an opportunity to like support themselves, right? Like, just seems kind of mean otherwise. And like to go full hardcore the other way of being like, well, those people shouldn't like be allowed to exist, basically. Like, you're just as bad as they are at that point, right? Like, it's just a different like angle of discrimination at that point. So, ouch. If I see a part of the hours between my coach, I can't really. Yeah, that's true. There are definitely different levels of these things. If you are just like a bread and butter employee, though, I feel like it shouldn't necessarily matter. As long as, like, you know, like I said, like, you do your job without letting your own like personal biases mess with that, which in some jobs is easy, right? Like someone who works at McDonald's, be as racist as you want as long as you don't spit in my food, you know? Like, it's not gonna bother me. But if you spit in someone's food, then fuck you. That's disgusting and you should be fired. But if you're in a position to hire people and make decisions around those things, then you absolutely should be very cognizant of all things biased and whatnot, and do your best to try to provide people an equal playing field to be considered for a position. Where's, oh boy, oh, I'm not gonna get that, am I? But also, like, different between like corporate type things versus really, really small companies, right? Like a private startup type company, what I imagine is more like a close-knit family type of people, where you probably want everyone to be working together very closely in a way that, you know, having extremely conflicting views on topics that people get very upset and sensitive about. Like, you probably want everyone to be aligned on such things, I guess. Fuck, I thought I saw the iframes. How did I get onto this topic about racism and whatnot? Should we talk about Bayonetta just to swap controversies? Like, although, oh, Trollmeister, you're probably trying to go to bed, so I don't want to bother you too much. I am intrigued by if you would have anything of note there. Oh, gotcha. Well, good for you. The Bayo drama about the voice actress for Bayonetta in the first couple of games. I imagine you are aware of it, considering it decided to, you know, take Twatters by storm. You've heard nothing. Oh. Okay. There's a TLDR, I suppose. TLDR is that Helena Taylor? Or Helena Taylor? She's got two L's in it, so I'm not entirely sure how she pronounces it. She put out a statement on Twitter possibly breaking an NDA after like a year or so for Bayonetta 3 about why she isn't the voice for Bayonetta this time around, which is that the studio gave her an insulting offer from her perspective of saying that they would give her a flat 4K for her voice work for the third game. And that was after they gave her a different offer that she found insulting, and then she wrote like a letter with the help of a friend who's like works in the Japanese industry to Kitayeki, whoever the person at like Nintendo/Platinum is, who's kind of the director of it all. And then they sent her back an offer for 4K, flat fee 4K for her voice work, which she then refused. And basically she called for a boycott of the game because of how insulting it was and whatnot, basically. And that she's the voice of Bayonetta, yada yada. This is it's not old hat because that just came out, like her statement rather, but it's old hat that like they hired Jennifer Hale to do it. And it's so like the Bayo drama is, that she's gonna get sued probably. But she didn't ask people for money. She asked people to like donate to charities and whatnot instead. But like she was basically saying that like she doesn't give a shit essentially because she doesn't have any money at all at this point. Like she can't afford a car, and like I think something about like basically she's like on the brink of homelessness as far as like money goes or something, according to her statement. So like the 4K is not enough, and basically she's trying to, in her eyes, stand up for voice actors who maybe don't have as high profile work as she has had with Bayonetta and that kind of thing. But it's kind of weird. We only know her side of the story so far. Like there hasn't been a statement from Platinum Games, but generally speaking, most people have been like, wow, 4K for an entire game is pretty low, especially for like a voice actress who like has been with the franchise for like 2 games and is like, her voice is pretty well known. Like generally speaking, you probably don't know her name offhand, right? When you're like, oh, Bayonetta, but like if you've played the Bayonetta games or that kind of thing, like you would recognize that she has a very distinct voice. And so like her statement was like about how like she has 7 years of training at like, this college or like school of like learning how to voice act, and like she studied with X, Y, and Z, all these things that kind of point out that like like she's put in the effort to like really hone her craft to be a good voice actress and all this stuff and whatnot. And 4K is insulting and like it's basically not acceptable to her, which like that part I agree with, of like, yeah, that's seems way too low considering like a cursory search for like average voice actor salary and other things like that will get you numbers a good deal higher than that, even like hourly and whatnot. And like I don't really know how many hours go into recording for voice actors and whatnot, but I assume that it takes at least like a month or so. And also like someone who's playing the main character is probably also doing like a lot of additional work for like commercials, other little one-off like marketing things and such, all that kind of stuff. So like there's probably like a lot to be paid for that is more than 4K. So, but also the other interesting thing is like there's also the aspect of Japanese culture where they don't fire people per se. They just like lowball the shit out of them or promote them to a position that they hate and then like basically force them to quit that way. But also like Platinum is a LA based studio, so I imagine that wasn't it. But also given all this and the statement and everything else and whatnot, I also kind of wonder if she's really hard to work with personally, and that maybe they just didn't want to work with her for another game, and so maybe they like lowballed the shit out of it. in order to like have her not do it. Though, like if they did that, they could have just like not accepted her interview, because like she said that she had to recast for the part, like they had open auditions for it and whatnot, and she did that, and they like approved her past that point to where they would give her an offer. So like I feel like if the studio had been wanting to like not work with her again, they could have just been like, no, that's not what we're looking for this time. I don't know. It seems like a clusterfuck of like a lot of strange things where like we as an audience are probably not going to know the full story, if ever, maybe in a very long time. But like, yeah. As they replaced Rose, maybe because suit for rights. They replaced her with Jennifer Hale, who is the voice of Samus in like Metroid Prime and a couple other things, and like is also apparently part of the same union as her. And like one would assume that she was given an offer that was more lucrative than 4K. Otherwise, I imagine she wouldn't have accepted it. But it is strange. Oops. Fuck. But I mean, considering that, you know, you work in the industry, that like maybe you would know if that was a low ball, which it does sound like it was. So, but yeah, I imagine like, so I could imagine that Platinum probably won't necessarily, you know, go out of their way to sue her over an NDA, though I do wonder if the reason why she was like bringing up any of this now is because the NDA maybe expired, perhaps. But if not, and like she did mention Nintendo during that, and Nintendo's lawyers are like pretty nasty, like pretty ruthless. I think they've gotten like mildly better in recent years as far as, you know, like not totally fucking people. Oh god, I'm so fucked. Not like completely fucking people, but I remember like the Nintendo's not known for being nice as far as lawyering up goes. Those don't expire. Oh, then I don't know. I mean, I think in one of her statements, like this is like a 4-part Twitter like thread where she tweeted out like 4 videos. Fuck. Oh, I'm so dead. Gotcha. But like, yeah, the 4-kid part I agree with as being not fair, I suppose, for that. And her other point was like she basically like she voiced the character and like made the voice of Bayonetta, right? Like that is something that she did using all of the skills and talents that she has from her voice training and those things and whatnot. And so that she is the voice of Bayonetta, so it's extra insulting. The thing that she said that I don't agree with is like I don't know if I would say so far as like that she necessarily attacked Jennifer Hale over accepting the part and whatnot, because like what are you gonna do? Of course she's gonna take work. Like she probably doesn't know whatever the situation was between you and Platinum was when she decided to accept the role. But like she said that like Jennifer Hale has no right to be the voice of Bayonetta, or to call herself the voice of Bayonetta rather, or that kind of thing. It's like yeah, you were the voice and you made quote unquote the voice using these skills and whatnot, but at this point it's, you know, it's a bit beyond you. Like someone could and will and has, I suppose in the case of Jennifer Hale, done the voice in the style that you made and established for her and whatnot. But like that's part of the character and part of the rights that like the studio owns for her. Like it's not her, she doesn't own Bayonetta's voice. She is her voice, or was her voice, but she doesn't own the rights to it. So it's kind of arrogant isn't the right word, but it feels right-ish for what I'm trying to express. It's kind of arrogant to us, like, to pronounce that like only you can be her, you know? So that part I think doesn't win her any favors from anyone who would sympathize with her. But yeah, you can pretty easily find, if you just search for like Bayonetta voice drama, you will very likely quickly find the tweets and such and articles referencing it and that kind of thing if you want to see it. But like, yeah, like I assume Platinum doesn't, any publicity is good publicity, and in this case there are people who are like, yes, I will cancel my pre-order of this game because I, you know, agree that you should be paid better or whatever. But there's also plenty of people that are like, well, there's an entire development team, a bunch of other voice actors, and a bunch of other stuff that went into this game that isn't just about you. So yeah, whether or not the communication fails are like on the behalf of the studio doing something, or like maybe she's really hard to work with. Like maybe that like I've been classically trained in voice acting, all those things and whatnot, like maybe that leads to some difficult work environment conditions for everyone working with her. I could see it going either way. Like, who knows? There's probably reasons and there's probably context that like people like us who aren't, you know, working at Platinum will never know. Or a combo, yeah. It could be just like, I mean, the other thing is like English voice actors are not well known. Like there's probably a few, right? You know, like the voice actors for Misato or other things, but also like it's in the US and I suppose to probably some degree in England and whatnot, considering that we get English actors doing stuff over here too. Like they it's a bit incestuous as far as who gets what jobs and those things. So anyway, yeah, no, in go sleep, enjoy not worrying about drama or anything like that. But anyway, my only point was that like Japanese like production stuff, like, you know, if there was direction from Nintendo to like get a new voice actor that's a bigger name or something, and then like that's why they went after Jennifer Hale, like that wouldn't surprise me, because like Japanese like people actually like pay attention to voice actors and get things specifically for voice actors and everything like that, and it's like a well established industry with a lot of stuff in it, right? But I feel like English voice acting and that kind of thing isn't necessarily as well seen, I suppose. I don't know how to describe it properly because my brain is dumb. It's not an industry where people think about it. Like I imagine more people now know her name because of controversy stuff like this than otherwise. And I hope that she will stick to what she said in her video, whatnot, about basically being done with this kind of thing and wanting to stand up for stuff no matter what happens and whatnot, because I imagine that she is not going to get work for a long time as a voice actor because of this outburst. I feel bad calling it an outburst, even though that is a good descriptor of it, because I feel like outburst is inherently negative. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that she's protesting getting a really shit offer like that and whatnot. Like, even if that kind of feels sort of like a cultural thing that maybe she didn't know about the whole like lowball and push someone out of position, as opposed to just straight out like saying no. But again, going back to it though, like Platinum is an LA based, I believe, studio, so it doesn't really make any sense for them to do that unless it was like direction from Nintendo. Fuck. 0 W A X1 A U D I. Oh, what was that? Whoa, Jesus. Yeah, drat. Okay. I'm definitely getting better with using the shift in the WASD, but I think this is going to be my last attempt tonight, because playing this game for 5 hours? 5 hours on Friday, and then even the roughly 1.5 hours or so that we've done today. This game like makes my fingers hurt a bit. One of the reasons... Wow. I mentioned this before, but one of the reasons why... This was a very small reason for it, but one of the reasons why I took a management position at my job as opposed to being a full-time individual contributor and just becoming like a part-time one and managing for part-time and those kind of things at my job is because my wrists and hands hurt a little bit if I program for too long. And same thing applies here. Like, I don't think it's full-on carpal tunnel or the other one. What's the other one? It's like an itis or something. Arthritis. I don't think it's a full-on one of those, but my fingers and those kind of things do hurt after a little while, or at least get like kind of cramped and like odd feeling and whatnot. And I was definitely feeling that on Saturday when I woke up after the long stream on Friday that we did of this game. Shoot. Oh wait, ooh, it actually worked. So, but yeah, this would be my last attempt for now. I imagine that I'm not going to get too far. How the fuck am I alive right now? Subjecte S1UNT several jeez, oh boy. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, no. One LUNT. I think he's gonna do the awful thing next, right? The thing where he has like the lines of stuff to block. Oh, that's a 1. Ooh, I don't like this. EXEAUDI. Or, ooh, cheese him. That wasn't good. Like, what do you do here? Interestingly, on Friday, I do feel like I was like saying the words out loud more in order to like help myself type them and whatnot. Using the shift controls definitely makes it feel less like that. I guess. This is I guess. What even? Subcamus. Oh no. Alright, well at least I got back to there. Alright, I'm gonna call it here for the night. Hand's getting a little crampy and whatnot. But thanks for hanging out with me while I attempted this again. And I hope you all have a good rest of your night, or rest of your day, whatever time it is wherever you are. I will be back tomorrow with some Ring Fit adventure, and then possibly some Little Witch, I guess. Possibly some Little Witch no beta, because there's still another item to get, and I would like to get it. So yeah, cool. All right, bye for now, everyone.